banker, by the way, at the end of the show, so make sure you hang around for the best bets, which will be after the Q&A. Napoli versus Fiorentina. Napoli did brilliantly last week, went to Atalanta, won 3-1. An absolute canter, by the way. Napoli are minus 130. A little bit suspicious, that price. Fiorentina at plus 375. Fiorentina double chance is at plus 110, which is also a trap. Draw at plus 285. Under or over set at 2.5 with the over at minus 115. Matty, what are your numbers saying here? Because a blind man says the home team win.
Yeah, this is kind of complicated. Napoli is a team that I don't trust at all. Really, I'm really trying to avoid this game completely. To be quite honest, I just don't really trust either of these teams right now. But the over under, it's pretty split. The over is graded at 47%. That's what it's hitting at for these teams, home and away, respectively, this season so far. Both teams' scores at 54%. So it kind of feels like a flip of the coin if this game ends, 1-1 or 2-1 or however the final scoreline may be, 2-0. I think it's a little bit tricky. I do think there's very good value on Napoli to score twice in this game. They're expecting 2.3 goals for at home. They're actually scoring 2.4. They're hitting it in over 53% of their games. Again, it still feels kind of like a flip of a coin. But if they win this game, they should score 2 goals. That's how I feel about this. But I really don't like anything on the board here enough to actually take a swing on it.
Okay. Fiorentina on the road, Mina. We've been saying it all season, even when they had Serie A's top first or second striker, goal machine, and now they haven't got that. Do they go to Napoli and cause them problems? I think Napoli really bounce after their great performance last weekend in Atlanta.
So that means that you actually believe in their psychology and their ability to deal with the pressure.
Yeah, I do. And in this game, I do, because I'm also fading the side who can't win away.
Well, that is true, but in the Coppa Italia, Fiorentina scored 5 and Napoli only managed 2. But Napoli are a very different side. I actually prefer them away from home than I do at home, if I'm very honest with you. But what they do have is Osimhen back and Rahmani at the back as well. I think Anguissa is the only suspension that they do have. Otherwise, they have a full squad. Now, we know that with Osimhen, they average just over 2.5 points a game. So a lot. I mean, this is how much this man brings. And that's not just goals and the ability to play as a wonderful forward that he is, but he is a leader at the top of the game that just never gives in. And that kind of ambition spreads to the rest of the team. So I think he's so vital for the squad. Without him, they're averaging around 1.5 points, which just goes to show you the impact that he's made on Napoli. I agree with you about Fiorentina. Away from home, they have been shoddy. And that's even when they did have Vlahovic, who was top scorer for them. But without him, they're also a side, frankly speaking, that are really struggling to score more than 1 goal. I can possibly see them getting a goal, but to be honest with you, not against Napoli's defense. But then Napoli have surrendered sometimes to these opponents that you think they should dispose of really easily. The pressure is on. I don't know whether they'll be good and show the good side of them, or one that once again will have a disappointing performance from the likes of Lorenzo Insigne and think, oh, it's just Napoli. Whenever they're supposed to win, they go ahead and disappoint us. So I didn't want to make a pick in this game.
Thanks for that negativity. That has really thrown me completely. But Napoli and Milan in a parlay is minus 150 and minus 130. That equals plus 191. So round it up to plus 190. I think that could possibly be a parlay that I'll try and bring up to the board a little bit later. But I'm fancying Mina might not want any of it. Okay, official picks, please. I'm on my own. Look, Napoli, moneyline minus 130. Come on now. Everyone in the chat's with me. Danny Lopez, Napoli, and over 1.5. Stu Chaos, Nap, and under. Nap used to be banker. Stu's also saying Napoli are toothless. Make up your mind, AC. Make up your mind. Matty, what was you going to say, mate?
Nothing. I was just laughing at you a little bit.
Why?
You said you were the only one with this game.
Well, yeah, I am.
I know. I don't know. It just made me laugh, Flash.
I feel as if I've gone out in a blizzard without my coat on, and you two are sitting at the window in front of a nice cozy fire.
You know what's hilarious about that is I live in Las Vegas and we don't even have winter. It's like 90 degrees right now.
Yeah. Tell me about it. It's rainy season here. But anyway, listen, it's not going to rain on me.
Here, and now all of a sudden we have sun, and I'm like bathing in it.
Well, let's hope that sun shines on all of our picks, Mina. If you move out of the way a bit, that sun will come straight across your face onto me and onto Matty, because looking at Matty, he looks like he's been on holiday in a submarine. Okay.
Oh my goodness.